gonna go for this, and I'm gonna hope that I have enough memory on my phone. I'm. Yay! There's so much happening. So Cari is so popular. My dog is like up on her lap. You can't see. And Raleigh is like trying to get her attention, and I'm like, no, she's mine. Hey, you guys, my name's Alyssa Price, and this is Bad Mom Jokes, and this is my really good friend, Cari Kabinoff, and I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
You are the first non-parental on the show.
Oh my goodness.
But you're...
You know, I'm like an honorary mom. I'm a dog mom. Does that count?
Yes, absolutely. Look at Domino, you guys. Look at Domino. She's like, yes, you are. I love you. Take me home. This woman's been neglecting me. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
So you have a dog.
I have a dog.
Aww.
And I'm an auntie, so does that count too?
Well, here's the thing. You know how to cook.
I do.
You know how to cook. When Raleigh was diagnosed with diabetes, you're like, do you want me to come over and help you? Like, I heat things up. I open packages and heat things up. That's what I do.
I'm more of, let me see what you have in your kitchen, and I will come up with something. I'm like a garbage
Wait,
chef.
I need to talk about the video that you recently were in for BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Are they gonna make you say it again? Sorry.
It's how to cook your
how to cook.
I'm gonna
cook your fridge.
Cook your fridge.
Cook your fridge.
I'll cook your fridge.
You gotta know the show.
I know.
I'm gonna teach her how to be a diva today. What's your best side? What are you promoting?
I think it's this one.
I think that is, I'm finding that is a popular side.
Yeah.
I think that's the side.
And I love the angle too. So
maybe being
really
right-handed. Are you right-handed?
I am right-handed.
I wonder if left-handed people, this is their side.
Is their
Because
better
the muscles
Well, you can
more.
see, look, see, it's like...
That's how I am
like,
too.
ooh.
I'm not, wait, I'll just sit like this. No, this is about you.
Let's just do our good bad sides for the next 10
Hey
minutes.
over there.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, goodness. So how's my tea?
It's delicious.
Okay, good, because she is half British and half Jewish.
Lovely. It's quite lovely.
And so I felt a little pressure. So I was like, I gotta get the tea right.
It's nice and hot. And
Okay, you guys, I don't have any. I have like a drop more milk for you if you want more tea.
This is perfect.
Okay, all right.
This is perfect.
It's a really rainy day. Oh, and this is mine because it has that you don't want to drink my water. So if you want to, you know what? I'm gonna get you a little stool so you have.
Because I keep going in and out.
That's my fault. Just a minute. And Domino, get out of here. She's mine now.
Just, you know.
She is mine now. Here, I'll hold.
Oh, is it a mini piano? Oh,
Sure.
perfect.
Do you play?
A little bit.
Oh my god.
So we can have a little concert too, you know.
Here, I'll put it towards you. Wait, let me. Yay! Cari Kabinoff. You are
Jack of all trades, queen of none.
Oh, stop! You are so talented. No, you are. I'm one of those people. I've always wanted to entertain people, but I'm not very talented. I dance. I used to dance, so I'm a good dancer. But what can you do with that as you get older?
You're like, hey, start a soul train.
I don't know. It was ballet. So what the fuck am I going to do with that?
Twirls.
Just
twirls.
Make everyone be really annoyed. She's
We're all going to get in a
posture.
deep plie.
Yes. I love you. Raleigh, are you okay? Uh-oh. She sounds locked in her bedroom.
Don't leave the babies locked in the bedroom.
Wait, what happened, Raleigh? What happened, sweetie?
No.
Oh, I thought she was by herself. That's why.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Domino. Can you give 5? Well, it's the way it goes. Kids, babies, dogs. It's a tough life. No.
Do you want to just sit with us for a little bit?
You want to hang out with this Raz?
We'll just hang out for a minute.
Come hang out. Come on, princess friend. Let's play this piano.
She's really tired all of a sudden.
Let's play this piano.
Oh.
Get over here,
Cari.
Mama. Get over here. We're going to play.
Oh, Cari, you're the best.
Ba 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 ba. Princess in the princess land. What you doing? Give me your hand. How about
Wait,
that?
I gotta
Thank
get
you.
this.
I just wrote it. Thank you. Thank you. Any other requests? Any other songs you'd like me to play? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how Oh, that was horrible. Hold on, let me start over.
It might be a bit out of tune.
Twinkle, twinkle,
She's picking her nose.
Star, how I wonder what you are. Put your finger in your nose. Not too far, otherwise you'll lose it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do not lose your finger in your nose.
Oh, she said that's very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
I'm really good at making up songs.
So is that something you do on stage as a comedian?
I should.
Yeah.
But I get really nervous.
Because it's more planned as opposed to improv. You used to do improv or no?
I did improv for a lot of years.
Were you
That's how I'm. That's how I live my life.
Yeah. When were you? Because we don't have to talk dates, but. But yeah, I did Groundlings, but only for a couple years, like
you
through
did
intermediate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did it up through advanced, and then I stopped.
Nice.
But I think I want to go back. I miss being silly on stage, and I feel like improv
I could
is
see you being so good at it.
so much fun.
Yeah,
but I feel like I don't know. I get too much in my head now because I want to be perfect. I want to be like so good.
Stand-up has spoiled your improv.
It has. It really has, which is horrible because I should be able to do both. Like,
well,
that's
it is
what
a different part of your brain. Because I have to tell you, I'm not good at improv. I am in certain settings.
Well, I've seen you on stage and you make up stuff all the time. Like
That's true. I have no problem improving. I have no problem improving, but like if it's a show, and I'm a part of, say, a troupe, and the pressure's on, my brain shuts down.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure when I do this.
And the thing is I think I just didn't work on it to the point where I got past that and became a muscle.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But I didn't have the interest to get past it. So obviously it's not for me. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh my gosh, is it Elsa? Do you want to show?
Elsa's balancing it.
Let's show them Elsa. Let's do it. Let's. That's what the internet really wants. And then I could tag it Elsa. You know, Christmas Elsa.
Yes.
And then we'll get all these little girls try and be like, why am I watching these two ladies talk about comedy? That's so. And the Nutcracker. Fun. Did you ever go see the Nutcracker at Christmas?
Well, as a kid we did.
Yeah.
But it was like
Where would you go?
It was like the community. It was like the community theater.
Because you're from Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Which kind of, we have a connection.
Oh yeah, because
my grandfather, I would go there every other year for holidays.
Because isn't your family like up a little bit further north?
It's like an hour and a half away, which out there is kind of close.
Yeah, it is.
Bakersfield is the nearest city, basically. Yeah. Porterville.
Yes,
small.
Porterville. We used to go. We used to go up there all the time and go camping, and we'd go up to what was the lake up there?
Ooh, I don't know. We would stop at Springville because that's where my grandparents
We would go up to
have a ranch.
Porterville all the time, and we would go water skiing up. I can't think of what that lake is up there.
I think I
Not
don't know.
Folsom. No,
I don't
that's
know.
further north. Anyway.
Yeah. I have to say my geography there.
Like,
other than like Bakersfield, Porterville, Springville.
Yeah. That was it.
Sequoias.
Yeah.
I have so much. So I brought up so many things already about you. Where do I even want to start? Okay, I know where I want to start. I have a share.
Okay.
Like
a share or
No, like something that I've been kind of obsessing over this week. Raleigh, is it time to go play with Uncle Mike? Because I can't hear myself. And I love you so much, and I love that you're playing here. Can we play quietly here? She's just like right off camera playing with an alligator with pink sunglasses, which honestly would probably be more interesting to most of our viewers. Oh, it's an acrodile. It's like a
glasses on the acrodile.
I love it.
I
have an idea.
I don't know how you would ever get anything done because she's so freaking cute.
Okay, and that's the thing. Here, I don't know, what am I doing? And I talk to moms that say they work out of their home. I'm like, how? How do you do this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because even this, I always have someone to watch her. My house is small, too. Like, I can't, like, escape.
Well, it doesn't help that I come in and I just start playing with everything that's in your... I'm like, let me play with your kid. Oh, let me play with your dog.
No, that's perfect, because now she feels really comfortable with you. You know?
Yeah.
I guess we should also say we're in our jammies.
We are. We're in our Christmas jammies.
Because it's raining and cold and we're in like the height of Christmas season.
You got your princess jammies.
Christmas.
Oh, and Christmas.
Okay, that's where I want to start.
Okay.
You're half British and half Jewish.
Yeah.
So what were the Domino, F you. You're wrecking my set. You guys,
This is the most fun I think I've had.
I just have
ever.
to say, you must be have the best energy.
Well,
because Domino and Raleigh aren't usually like hovering right out of frame. So you've got some crazy good energy. That's good. I like that.
Oh my gosh.
So what would you guys do during the holidays?
Well, growing up, we celebrated, up to a certain point. We would celebrate, my mom loves Christmas. We love Christmas. So we always celebrated Christmas.
Yes, it's a big deal.
It was.
Yeah.
And then we would celebrate Hanukkah up to a certain point. But then after that, my dad was like, I don't really care.
And did he ever care?
I don't think he ever really cared.
My husband is Jewish, and I swear he doesn't care at all.
And I'm like, let's say the prayer, let's light the candle. He's like, whatever.
Exactly same thing. So I feel kind of guilty because this is a huge holiday for me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the holiday.
Yeah.
And it starts on December 1st.
Yeah.
I even want to start a movement to end Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Because I don't want to be tired and I don't want anything to mess up.
When did you
Christmas.
get your tree? Immediately after, or did you get it on the
We
first
got
day?
it really late at night, the last day of November.
Yeah.
Because I think it's supposed to start on December 1st.
That's amazing.
Not after Thanksgiving, not before, Thanksgiving can go fuck off.
Let's get right to Christmas!
And I know this is going to be very unpopular in America because Americans love Thanksgiving, but the rest of the world has it figured out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like soccer should be football.
Yeah.
That's the camp that I'm in, okay? That's me. So anyways, that's the same thing because I was curious because it's so many presents.
Yeah.
You do Hanukkah and Christmas.
So I'm dating this Jewish guy right now, and I feel like I have to get him at least 8 presents for Hanukkah.
Does he
and
make you
Christmas.
feel that way?
No, that's just me. That's me
just
putting
you.
my own half-Jewish
So
guilt
this is what I
on
found
myself.
out. So one of my girlfriends is Jewish, and her husband's not, and we talked about it last year. This is impossible conditions. I need a studio. Gonna have a musical break. All right.
Great. High five.
So, Raleigh, I think it's time. Can you show Uncle Mike your dollhouse? Can you show him your Legos? What about your frozen Legos on the top of your shelf?
You have Legos on the top of your shelf?
Can you show Uncle? But I have an idea. We'll finish our video and then we'll come play for 10 minutes in your bedroom.
Sound good?
Okay.
Sound like a deal?
Okay,
All
go
right.
with Uncle Mike and play with toys. You get to play with whatever you want. You make a pull
And
step
then
out
we'll
of the
be there
closet.
in 10 minutes.
No, we'll be there in like 20 or 30.
We'll be there in 30 minutes. Sound good?
Okay?
All
All right.
right.
Okay. We're in business.
I think it's,
and
big
there's
part of
Domino.
being a mom is negotiating, being a good negotiator.
Oh my God. And she's really great because she will negotiate.
Oh yeah.
My son, he's gonna do fine in life because he's like, you'll give him something, he'll ask for more.
Yeah.
He knows all the skills. He was born with
Yeah,
them. He will go down for 2 hours on the ground to get his way.
Wow.
And I will have to just wait him out because I'm like, I can't be a bad mom and get in.
That's right.
Only on this
channel.
channel can I be a bad mom. This
Yeah.
is my bad mom space.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's talk about that.
Okay.
I know we were talking about like Christmas, Hanukkah. I was kind of curious because I'm in uncharted territories.
Okay.
But it is like my husband doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like we have a gorgeous menorah because I registered for
yeah.
it. Like it's like he doesn't. I buy the candles.
Yeah.
This year I haven't been reminding him, so we've only done it 2 nights.
And
I'm
we're on
like-
night 5.
But this is what I learned. This is what I've learned from my Jewish friend. It's not a big holiday on the Jewish calendar.
It's not a big.
So I think like those of us that do Christmas, we try to make it bigger to like make it fair.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
I feel like maybe, I don't know, that like Hanukkah's supposed to kind of be like the Christmas for Jews.
Right.
You know,
so the kids
we
don't
want to
get
make
left
it,
out.
yes, we want to make it a bigger thing. But yeah, it's not really a high holiday. Yeah.
And you have so many holidays.
Right.
Did you guys celebrate other holidays?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean Easter.
So
Christian
you weren't
holidays.
you weren't bat mitzvahed.
No, I wasn't.
Did you feel robbed?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. But, you know, whatever.
I had this whole concept when I started dating Jessie that I wanted a belated bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
And then my friend did it. I don't know if I talked to her about it, but she did the whole thing. Because her husband's Jewish and she's not. And she did a belated bat mitzvah and she like hired the psychic and like threw herself a huge party. I mean, they have a little bit of money to work with.
I'm always down for that.
Yeah.
I'll go in with you on one.
Oh my gosh, we could do it for a whole group. Oh, except Lizzie's like, girls, ladies, I've done it.
Yeah,
she could be the party planner.
She could be the party planner. Our friend Lizzie is Jewish.
Yeah,
that's
right. Because we have a coven.
Yeah, we have a coven of ladies, funny ladies.
Have you ever been a part of a coven before?
Well, not a comedy coven. I do have a group of lady friends. We call ourselves the Ladies of Leisure. Because that's what we do. We'll get together and we'll eat and drink and laugh. And
how long have you been doing this?
Oh, for at least like 6 years.
And so some of your LA friends?
Yep, LA friends. Like some of
love
LA friends that I've known the longest, and we just get together. Actually, we're gonna do it next Monday.
Yeah.
And we'll go over to the girl. One of us will host it, and we'll just eat and drink and laugh. And sometimes someone will, like my friend Buffy will. One time she got us like a palm reader.
Yeah.
For the night, and that was pretty cool. And someone to do like character. I mean, it's always like
now.
It's fun.
I have a question. Are any of them moms now?
So yes, actually.
And how is that? Have they been able to make the time for leisure?
I know because
Did they fall off?
we used to do it a lot more often, and then as my friends have become moms, it's like it's hard to kind of balance that time.
So
I'm like, bring the kids.
Yeah,
bring the
no,
kids.
they would ruin it. There's no, as you can see, even with the most well-behaved child, there is no leisure.
Yeah,
for
there's
moms.
no leisure.
If your kids are present, forget it.
Yeah.
That's why I do stand-up.
Yeah.
It really is just to get out of the house and to get away from my kids.
That's hilarious.
I mean, like, there's nothing at stake for me because I mean, of course I want to do the best that I can do, but I'm not like.
But you need to have time for yourself as well. You know, don't feel guilty
but
about that.
I do it. Like you always say, oh, Alyssa, you need to record your sets and go back and listen. I'm like, no, I don't. Because I'm here to drink a beer, to do some comedy,
but
to
you're really
listen
funny.
to some comedy. Thank you.
You're really funny.
I mean, I work on my writing on the side.
Yeah.
Like, I don't completely.
And I think that it will help with your writing if you record it and you listen back.
I know,
listen it
Mom.
over.
I know.
See, I'm not really a mom, but I am a mom. I'm like, what are you doing?
Maternal because I was not maternal before kids. I was like, what do I do with this child?
Well, I grew up in a very big household. So I'm the oldest of 5 kids.
What?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
But it's like, so I have 2 half brothers and I've got my 3 sisters. So me and my sisters are all 2 years apart. But then my mom got remarried and had another set of kids. And so there's a 12-year age difference between me and my brother.
Were you
so I really like basically raised. I've been around children my whole life.
Bless you.
And I feel like that's maybe why I've held off on.
You're like, I know about it.
I'm like, I'm good. I mean,
that's like my sister-in-law. She is adamant that she will not have kids, and we're all kind of sad because we feel like my brother would make a great dad, but she raised her siblings, and she's like, I've already done it.
I worked in childcare for like 10 years, and I've been babysitting since I was like 10 or 11 years old. Whoa. So it's like,
and it's hard work.
It's fun, but it is hard work,
especially for those of us like me that really don't want to do it. Like I was the bad babysitter. I was the babysitter that did not get
do whatever you want, Kat.
I was like, you come home, the parrot's cussing, the cake is like falling. Some mysteriously, my friends would come over because I would be like, couldn't tell them no, and they like get into the fridge and like my friend pulled cake off the top of my neighbor's fridge and like broke a good plate. The kids got like baby powder all over their bed. Like that was me.
Yeah, and they're like, we want Alyssa again. Can you have Alyssa come back? Yeah.
There's like way worse stuff that I did. And so then, I mean, and like so many people, when it's my own kids, of course I'm gonna fucking do it and be an amazing mom for them. Yeah. To the point where now I'm like, how do I reel it back because I'm doing too much, you know? This is it. This is my 1 hour a week where I'm like, everybody shut up. I'm doing something. You know? Like,
shut your mouth.
This is live.
Mama's filming.
Well, because up until, I don't know if you know, I have a family channel.
No.
So that's why I'm doing this, because the family channel is PC. It's for family. The kids are in it. I keep it really like family friendly, and that's not my true core.
Yeah. I'm a badass.
Like, what did they say that one time? I was like, if I'm not married, I'm like a total hoe. Did I tell you that? And you're like, oh, you should use that, but I haven't yet because I haven't figured it out. That takes time, you know.
You gotta say it and then listen to it and then say it again.
So I know some comedians that do that. They write as they go. Is that how you do it?
I will. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I always try to think about how do I come up with some of my bits. And some of the things I'll be driving to a show and I'll be like, oh, that's really funny.
When the pressure's on.
You know, and then I'll say it on stage and I'll be like, oh, that worked really well, and then go back and rework it. Some of the things, you know, I guess I wish I was. Here's the problem. I love writing. Yeah. I love writing, but I'm just really lazy about it. And I know, I feel like I would be a better comic if I did more writing. Because a lot of it is on the, you know, flying by the seat of my pants. And then you start working, I feel like I work out a lot of bits on stage as opposed to working them out on paper.
Right. But a lot of comedians do that.
I guess.
So that means you just need more stage time to work on it. It's a lot. It's a lot of work, you guys. And the thing is so how I do it is I say things to my husband, and it's really hard to get him to laugh.
Yeah. So if you get him to laugh?
If I get him to laugh, then I write it down. Or you guys. My opening line is from a text I sent. Okay, so she's responsible. I wanted Charlotte to be here today. Our friend Charlotte, because you and Charlotte are the reason I have this channel. All right, and we're back. So I was just saying, and by the way, get comfortable because there's so much I want to talk to you about. How Charlotte and Cari are the reason I have ultimately this, because so I did take time off from stand-up, but when I got pregnant with Raleigh, it was 3 years between kids. And then I started to feel like my sense of humor come back, and I wanted to get out. And I texted you out of the blue. I had never texted you before.
No, we did a web series together through a mutual friend.
Burns.
And my name is Burns. Go watch it. It's such a good series.
It's so good. It's
such a good series.
It's the only acting thing I've done that I can like share with people. I've been in so much shit. If you go,
I was like, let's write another season, Nicole. Let's write another season,
Nicole. It's easy for us to say because she has to do the work.
I'll do the work. I'll be a writer on it.
I'll write on it.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I pitched her a whole thing. I get time. It's time. Time is hard.
See, now she's moving on with her acting career, which as she should.
Yeah, what was the movie that we're like, let's just plug Nicole.
Let's talk about Nicole. Nicole's amazing. Amy Grant. She played Amy Grant. She
in that
sing.
movie. Yeah.
I mean, she's too talented for a web series.
But more importantly, that's how we became friends.
That's right. We were the two like funniest people on
the we were.
I thought it was great.
It was a great series. But after that, I remember mentioning it on set, and you were like, "Oh, you do stand up?" And I was like,
I was so glad that you did stand up.
Yeah. And then you reached out to me like, I don't even know. It was like a year
later.
What year
was that? Was a while ago because I first did stand up in 2014, and I feel like that might have been before I was even doing stand up.
Yeah.
Like just before I started that summer, I think.
And I don't think that you reached out to me like a couple years later.
No.
Really,
I reached out to you this past February. I mean,
you're like,
all of this has happened.
You gonna go out and do some stand up? I'd like to join you. I'm like, come on.
And this is what's so crazy is now what I've learned about you is you're very inaccessible. It's hard to get. I've texted you many times since. I don't think you've responded. So I feel like it was meant to be. And I felt that so much coming back into stand-up. Like, even if, people try to measure things by your success. But even if no success comes of it, it just felt so right. Yeah. And you guys are, like, you and Charlotte are so funny. And I right away was like, I hope they let me tag along.
Yeah, we're like, come on. Yeah. And then it turned into a coven.
And now we have a full-blown, there's 6 of us, I think.
You, me, Lizzie, Jess, Melanie.
Yeah. 7?
Six.
Six. That's a good number.
Coming to 6. That's good.
Yeah. And it's working.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's stuff's happening.
Yeah. We keep each other accountable.
Yeah. Well, you know that, so I had another joke where this punchline was just my Super Calilistic, my other channel, about how I have a YouTube channel because I'm a failed actor. Yeah. And you know what I mean. So according to the standards of Hollywood, which is very hard. So fuck Hollywood. That's just how it is. You can still be an artist and be good at what you do. And Charlotte said to me, she said, you should make that more of a payoff. Make the YouTube channel have to do with how you're a bad mom and your bad mom jokes. Yeah. So I just said bad mom jokes, and then I was like, I wonder if that's a channel. And then I was like, I guess I'll start doing the channel.
Yeah. And there you go.
Here I am.
And here you are.
And so this kicks me to, you worked for BuzzFeed, and you know a lot about like branding and the internet and.
Yeah, it's
but you and Charlotte, that's like your you just worked on a show.
The thing is you can. This is what I've learned about branding. You can have no talent at all, but if you can create a brand for yourself and find an audience for it, you're in the money.
And so that's why I want to talk to you. So, and you just worked on why did show?
I did. Well, I did some casting for MasterChef.
Oh, so you guys did casting.
Yeah, we did the casting.
I feel like you did more than casting.
No, well, we also worked
MasterChef.
MasterChef. That's what.
Or was it Junior?
She's working Junior right now. That's what.
Oh, she is.
MasterChef.
It was Junior because Declan, my son, did the Junior chef on that James Corden, whatever show sketch. So that's how I didn't even know who Gordon Ramsay was before that.
Really?
Jesse, my husband, was like, "You're such a nerd," because I sent him a photo from set of Declan high-fiving someone in like the chef outfit, and I'm like, I think this is Declan high-fiving James Gordon stand-in. He's like, you are such a fucking nerd. It was Gordon Ramsay. He's like, that's quite possibly one of the most famous people you've taken a picture of.
Who knows? You know what? Who has time
you know the stand-in.
They should know who we are.
Right? Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It's always surreal to go to like real TV.
Yeah.
I mean, like, real you guys can't see what I'm doing, but this is us sitting in the middle of my living room on a couch. So
I would not want to be anywhere else.
Oh, thanks, Cari.
That's so nice.
Well, and so I wanted to ask you about branding, like, as far as my channel with BadMomJokes. Do you have any advice for me? I'm being very selfish. I'm just going to be very selfish and zap your
talent. We've got to get you some swag. We've got to get you some cool promos.
Yeah. It's doing live events? I feel like people do live events.
People
like
do live
Tony
events.
has a ton of followers because they go across the nation.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they get. What's nice about them, too, is that they actually do their podcast. So that is a way in which they do their live show, but people can tune into it without actually physically having to be there. They're still getting to participate in like real time, which is nice. Branding and.
Do they do it in real time though?
I think they do.
So they do. It's a podcast you can listen in real time.
So on Monday nights at the Comedy Store, they do that live podcast. And you can listen
but the YouTube videos post later.
I see, when they actually film it.
But then that's what I'm doing now, because I'm like, fuck this live streaming. I have no control. I don't have a copy of it. Like, why am I doing that? Yeah.
No, you might as well record it.
And then post it. But I'm thinking,
and then you can chop it and just make us look
you know what? I'm not going to chop it. I'll tell you why. I will spend a month chopping it, and then I'll never get it out there.
Yeah.
So maybe, like, you know, if there's a moment that really sucks. Oh, here's another thing I keep doing. I have horrible interviewer etiquette. Because like when you saw my Judy Tenuta interview, Jesse's like, it was so great, but you kept asking her about the 80s. And making her really uncomfortable. Like, what is like? You're not asking about what are you doing now. Like, everyone wants to feel like you want to interview them now.
You were real big in the 80s. I was like, ooh, she was big in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. She's still kind of a big.
She was like said that to me, and I was like, I had to like backtrack a little bit because I wanted to. What I was trying to say is the 80s.
That's really what launched her career.
Well, and it must have been so much more dangerous to be a female insult comic in the 80s than it is now.
Yeah. It seems
now, like everyone's so out
her
there.
And like Roseanne, and then they all. Well, but again, look at Joan Rivers. You can look at Phyllis Diller. Like all those women, you know.
But
really...
look at what happened. Joan Rivers. I want to talk about her.
Okay.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she visit you?
So last week, I said something, and I think I conjured the wrath of Joan Rivers, but she's much more loving from the other side than I think she was on camera on this side. So what I said, so do you know Jennifer Lawrence? Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's guest hosted late night.
Okay, yeah.
And she did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
And she's very comfortable. And
she's very outspoken.
Yeah, kind of has this like cool girl masculine energy that I think reads well, and she seemed really into it. Yeah. She interviewed Kim Kardashian, and I was like telling my guest last week, Cheryl, this other comedian, I was like, I see Jennifer Lawrence being the first queen of late night.
Ooh.
And then the feed cut out.
Joan
and it kept,
like, no!
She's like, fuck, who are you? Where are you? You do housework? How dare you? How dare you? And I want to say, Joan, I'm so sorry. I promised her I would apologize on camera. That it wasn't that I don't think, I feel like she was the mistress of late night because they never allowed, they dethroned her before she could even establish, before she was coordinated. I mean, she was coordinated, but not really. Like, she should have been on NBC. Like, she should have replaced Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
But he was.
They had a falling out, didn't they?
They had a huge falling out. So what she did, she was his guest. She was his permanent late night guest. So yes, of course you're the queen. And I almost want to say there'll never be anyone like her because now late night doesn't have the power that it had back then. So you're the only one, and I'm so sorry. It was because I feel like Jennifer Lawrence might get blessed in our lifetime.
Isn't she blessed enough?
Totally.
Done with you, girl.
For sure,
Next.
but that's how it works now.
Thank you. Next.
But that's how it works now, Cari. You don't even have to do stand-up. You just have to be
Well, that's the
blessed.
problem.
It's not
too many people are flooding it. They don't have any real skill and she has skill and talent, and I think other ways. But also be creative. I want to put out good energy for people to be able to be creative.
No, but I understand.
Like, get out of the freaking way, man. Like, give some of us.
Well, that's happened to everything. That's happened to commercials. That's happened to TV. That's happened to voiceover. There's no jobs for the small
everyman.
guys.
Yeah.
They take everything.
But you know what's nice? Is that you create your platform yourself. So
is it nice though?
Yeah, well, it's hard
so
work.
Much fucking work.
Yeah, I know. Well,
and no one's paying you. And so this is what happened with the ghost story. Sorry, I'm just like making you listen to me. I'm so sorry, Cari.
I'm gonna. When you tell me, I'm gonna. Oh no.
Because I think that you'll get this. So so I forgot that happened. And a couple days later, I found this show that Joan had done in her later years called In Bed with Joan. Mm-hmm. Do you know it? Mm-mm. It has like no views on YouTube. And she did like 60 of them. Oh, and they're great.
Wait, when was it though? When did she do them?
In 2013.
And she invited people into her bed?
Yes, and great people. Like great guests.
Yeah.
And she filmed it in her house. I guess her and Melissa were living together. And they had a full production team and a producer and all of that. And I just think it wasn't branded properly. Yeah. It never got out there. Yeah. So I stumbled upon it, completely forgetting about my faux pas the week before. So I stumble upon it. I start feeling her presence. Yeah. I'm just binge watching these videos that have like as many views as I have on this channel. Like it is, I mean, she has more views. Yeah. But definitely less views than my other channel. Okay. And I'm just like, this makes me feel so good because the internet doesn't really gravitate towards talent because it's good.
Oh, well, look at all those.
It's good, and I'm really compelled by it, and like watching every video and feeling her presence and feeling her here. And then I think it was last night I was watching last week's video because I like to go through and write tags and do all that shit that we have to do. It takes forever. You know about branding. And I just went white when I said that. And I'm like, oh my God, that's why she's here. She's like, but now I feel her voice in my head and I'm going crazy. Like, she's like, why are you sweeping? And then like, okay, so I have Chanel perfume and I spray it and kind of do this, like, walk into it. She's like, what is that? Like, who are you?
You're being haunted by Joan Rivers. She's in my head.
And so now I want to reach out to Melissa Rivers.
Your mom cut out my feed for my Bad Mom
No, but I'm
Jokes
like,
podcast.
but I'm like honored to have her presence.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
And she kind of was telling me, well, Melissa's sick of me. Because Melissa, I feel she was always on to honor. Like, she wanted to be the stage mom, and Melissa was never having it, and never worked out.
Yeah.
You know, like, she wanted to be like the Kardashian mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Melissa wasn't having it.
Yeah.
Like, she teases her saying, like, you should have done Playboy. I told you should. And she's like,
yeah.
Mom, I wasn't ever going to do Playboy.
Yeah.
It's like, she didn't play along. She didn't do the sex tape, you know? And so Joan was always frustrated that she didn't have this daughter.
Is this how you're gonna pitch it to Melissa?
So
your mom's
so
been
this is
talking
what I
to
do.
me.
Like, Melissa can't watch this video and want to talk to me. Anyways, Cari, I want to talk about you. I'm sorry. But
this is fascinating.
I feel like you will get that. So now I'm going crazy. And I told Jessie, like, she's here. She's talking to me. She's telling me what to do. I kind of love it because I need her so badly.
Yeah. She's a badass.
She's a badass. And she's
Which
so
is, I think,
glamorous at the same time.
a glamorous badass. That's what I want to be. I'm just a big pushover.
No, you're not.
But I am.
You?
Well, yeah, I am. I think I talk a big game, but then when it comes to it,
Because you are totally okay. So you host Subtle Unicorn at Westside Comedy.
Yep, I do.
I love it. I love the name. Where did the name come from?
Well, my friends Andrew Delman and Chase Austin. It's actually their brainchild. So they came up with it. But Chase came up to me and was like, "Would you like to be a permanent host for the show?" And I'm like, "That'd be great."
And you're great.
Oh, thank you.
You are. You're a subtle unicorn.
I am a subtle unicorn.
Yeah. Or not so
Try to catch
subtle.
me. We're
Yeah.
not so subtle.
But that's, see, to me, you're so tough. Like, you're so tough.
It's
and
all
you're so
stage.
badass.
It's all stage presence.
And, like, you could just talk about anything.
Yeah.
But like, when we all get together as comedians, like, I'm definitely the one that, like, feels really dorky after being with you and Charlotte. Like, Charlotte's, like, got, you know, she's got Motown soul or something. And you can sing. And I'm like, hey, guys.
Hey, I got Joan Rivers in my head.
I've got Joan Rivers in my head. I used to do ballet. Like, you guys are like...
You know, you got two things up on us, that's for sure.
I don't think so. Because the thing is I start coughing spontaneously.
I think that one's yours, yeah.
So, you know, I'm the biggest nerd.
Joan is sabotaging this.
She is. She's like, now just back to me.
She's like, I will make sure that...
Oh yeah, I got a cold. I lost my voice completely. Couldn't talk for 2 days. I think she is up in my business because I believe when you leave, you probably leave after like 48 hours. That's what you're supposed to do. Next.
Start the time now.
Yeah, but I think if you have motivation enough and will enough, you will stay.
Yeah.
And I think she's someone that's not going anywhere till
what do you think she's doing right now, though?
I don't know. Right now?
Yeah.
With us?
Oh, she was making sure you choked.
She's probably looking at us like, oh,
girls, what are you doing with
I can't even listen to this girl. Like, say something funny already, you fucking twat. I think that's probably right along the lines. And then, but I think her mission is, like, maybe I'm her only hope. Oh. Because I think her mission is, like, damn it, people need to know about me. Like, I need to be as huge as I am, always. Yeah. And I'm the type of person that I'm just starting to educate myself over the last, like, 5 years. Yeah. And so I'm really a blank slate when it comes to the whole scene.
Yeah. Comedy scene. Female comedy
so
scene.
So many scenes in entertainment.
So
name it. But my parents only let me watch the Disney Channel growing up.
Really?
So that's all I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no,
it's pretty bad.
We watched Late Night. We'd watch Nick at Night. We'd watch Comedy Central. All those things.
So you can help me.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
I feel like there's. I don't know. I think maybe
much.
I've smoked too much weed that half of that crap is out of my. I'm
like, or it's in you, and that's what makes you so funny. You're so fucking. She's so fucking funny, you guys. Anyways. It's been a long week, Joan. I'm tired.
Long week, Joan. Give me a break.
I want my voice back. Yeah. She's like, you sound better this way.
You sound sexier.
I do, actually. Yeah. But
the raspy voice.
Yeah, exactly. How do you maintain the raspy voice? A lot of smoking?
A lot of smoking, probably. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good for your
I love your laugh.
Oh, thank you.
So Cari, so it's a really big deal when a comedian has a good laugh. I feel like there's almost a laugh competition always in the stand-up scene.
Oh,
do you know about this?
No.
Okay, so maybe it's all in my head, but I think what I gather is the best laugh in the room is the coolest.
Oh, wow.
And I think
I win.
She wins that hands down every time. Everyone loves to hear your laugh.
It's a blessing or a curse, because if I think that your stuff's funny, then you'll know.
But I think when
it's
I
funny.
hear your laugh or someone else hears your laugh, I think they're very happy, because you're not the type of person that you're not a courtesy laugh.
No, I do not courtesy laugh.
And you're not I'm embarrassed for you laugh.
No.
And we can tell. Comedians can tell. I can tell if someone's laughing. I hate the courtesy laugh.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just sit and stare mean at me and then laugh because you feel bad for me. I hate it so much. Because we know, we can tell.
Yeah,
we
totally.
can see it in your eyes.
But I think it gets me in a little trouble, because sometimes I laugh at really fucked up shit. And so then people are like, she's a mental patient.
I think that gives you it gives you more street cred.
Does it?
For sure. Comedians love that.
Like, you really found that joke funny? It's kind of offensive. I'm like,
you mean like other people in the audience?
Yeah, I think that other
Fuck them.
I know. Well, that's why I laugh, because I don't care.
Yeah.
You are there to entertain me. That's the purpose of stand-up.
Yeah, because I think
when I say this, I was going to say, I say this all the time to Charlotte, is because sometimes when we're doing our material, we'll find that, I'll call her out on this, and I've done this too, and it's something that I've had to train myself not to do, is when you tell a joke and then you say, oh, well, guess that one didn't work, or guess you didn't like that. And I said, that, first of all, don't do that, because you don't know how people laugh. I have friends that are quiet laughers. My friend Alice, she's not an outwardly loud laugher. And I was like, so by you basically denying that joke or saying, oh, that didn't go well, you don't know how that was read in the room.
Then they felt bad, because
and then I was like, oh, was I not supposed to laugh at that? Was that not supposed to be
exactly? And then everyone starts judging their sense of humor.
So just deliver your jokes.
Because and that's what you don't realize is so many people are laughing, but they don't even want to laugh out loud, but they think it's hilarious. Yeah. That's, I think.
Why did I interrupt? Why did we start talking about that? I was like, why did I? I was like, wait a second.
Well,
I want to make this
let
statement.
me ask you this. You were at the Palm Springs Comedy Festival. You did a 6-minute set.
Yeah.
How do you decide what 6 minutes out of all your material that you're going to do?
Well, I think that was something that I kind of struggled with, because I'd been practicing new bits coming up to the festival, and I thought that maybe I wanted to do more of my new material. But really, I was just like, just do the stuff that you enjoy doing. I'm going to use my old gluten-free bit because I like perform. It's fun to perform.
I love that.
So I love it too. I love it so much.
And did you have fun doing it?
I had such a good time performing.
Good.
And I think that you can tell that's what makes that separates the creme from the milk.
Yes.
Like the comics that really just enjoy being in the moment and doing their material and finding what I have to do the stuff that I find funny. I like doing this. This makes me laugh. So I'm like, oh, you okay, Domino? No, we lost some tinsel. We lost some tinsel, Domino.
Let's just put it all the way up. There's nothing holding this in place.
On the back of my neck. But I think that first of all, that's what the audience enjoys watching, is people want to see you have fun up there. And I want, selfishly, I'm doing this for myself too. This makes me feel good. Yeah. I feel good doing this. I have fun doing this. So
it's such a high.
That's the best high.
You guys, and that's why I say it's like
it is. It's the best.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I think that I prefer live theater, live music, live dance.
You've done live events. You've produced live events.
I've done some lots of shows.
What's the favorite live event that you've done?
Well, one of the shows that Charlotte and I wrote is called Addicted. Addicted, and it's all about the crazy things that we do for dick and love, and it's not just specifically like heterosexual love or sexual situations. We have it for everyone, because we all have this thing in our brain. The serotonin gets released, or oxytocin gets released in our brain that attaches us to other people when we actually have intimate sexual relations with people, and just the crazy things that we've done. So we produced a live show called Addicted, where it was song parodies, stand-up, storytelling, sketch that was basically encompass that theme of the crazy things that we've done for thinking that our brain thinks that we're in love, or not in love, or that we're just addicted to that feeling,
release,
that happy feeling.
Is it the same thing that releases when you get a lot of likes?
Yes, I think so. I think it's the same thing.
So, and that's why younger kids, they don't have sex now.
Because they just are on Instagram all the time. You really? Yeah. Well, that's good.
I think there's two camps. I think they're either not having any sex, like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Or they're
having all the sex.
Like great.
They're doing crazy stuff.
They're like in the emergency room.
What did you put in your butt?
Yeah. That was a stunt.
Yeah.
That porno you watched. That wasn't like they should have a little thing like do not try this at home.
Yeah.
Like that was
it's the same thing.
Camera
it's
angle.
the same thing.
Yeah.
So that was a really fun. That was a fun show.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like being in front of a group of strangers and being able to make them laugh or cry or feel something. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's always been about that. I mean, I love TV and commercials and movies is where everyone makes the money. But for me, it's more than that. It's more of that human connection.
Absolutely.
I'm addicted to the human connection.
I think though people are craving that more than ever. Yeah. And I really want you and my husband to get together more because that's all he wants to produce now. Yeah. All he wants to produce are live experiences because he thinks they're so potent. Yes. And did you hear of a show called Sleep No More?
Mm-mm. Oh, yes. It was in New York?
Yeah. We got to experience that.
Was it amazing? Yeah.
So good.
That's why I got involved with BuzzFeed was because I came in as a producer for experiential. Yeah. And I think that I got the job, because of my resume. Because I was
so amazing.
No, it was because I am very passionate about that. And to be able to take that, take an experience and share that with people and allow people to connect to brands.
Well, people pay a lot of money because they want people to connect their brand to a feeling.
Especially when we live in such a technologically advanced age where people aren't communicating with each other. They're not talking. They're not making eye contact.
I know. I'm texting people when they're in the hospital. Why did they call? Yeah. I lost my voice. Thanks a lot, Joan.
Thanks a lot, Joan. There's something about actually going out and experiencing something and realizing what you're doing on this Tuesday night at 9 p.m. with this group of strangers is something that will never be repeated ever again in history. It's there's something very magical and cosmic about it. And so to be able to do that,
every moment is new and then gone.
And that's it.
And it's a shared experience. Yep. Like when you go to one of these clubs and Conan's there working on material and the 20 of you sitting there pinching yourselves.
Yeah, because you can't believe that this person's
unreal. I'm alive. Anyone can watch his recorded image.
Exactly. And rewatch it. But if you were there and experiencing that, there's nothing like that.
Nothing.
So to be able to create more of those.
Yeah. So what was your favorite live thing that you did for BuzzFeed? Like, can you talk about some of the your favorite thing you created for a particular brand or?
Well, what did we do? Well, because I was basically on the branded side of things for actual BuzzFeed, we were able to, for the Consumer Electronics Show that was in Las Vegas, it's basically like, Elon Musk is going to reveal this
fly
fridge
out of a
that
rocket.
can fly, things like that.
Yeah.
We were able to create we did a one night, what was I going to say? I'm like, what am I going to say? We did a one night party. It was like an invitation only experience with Momofuku, the restaurant. Yeah. Is it David Chang, I think? Oh, gosh.
You know better than me.
Like, I don't know.
Thing. I'm
too much weight. I don't remember who it is.
Talk to my husband.
But we were able... But we were able to create a really cool event where people were able to come and interact with each other and experience their brand and our brand. We had like a secret karaoke room and like a fun.
When was that?
Last January.
Oh, cool!
So that was really fun.
And who got invited? I want to know. Who's the VIPs?
No, I don't know. I would honestly.
The VIPs?
I was just like, I don't know who the VIPs were.
The VIPs.
They're probably big people and whatever companies. I was like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just there to. I mean, because honestly,
who was the biggest person?
Because I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. I would be like,
Elon Musk?
No, he wasn't there.
Okay.
I was like, who goes? Yeah. I was like, I wouldn't even.
Do you know about the place in Mid Wilshire that has the secret karaoke rooms?
Yeah.
You've been there?
No.
so cool. This is a club.
Oh.
And but you can pay extra to get access to these like speakeasy. It's like a speakeasy. They walk you in through the back. It's in a hotel, fancy hotel. And I'm forgetting the name of it, but Jesse's really into it. He's into the guys that produced it and did it, and they have a few different places. They have another place that's like 70s themed. Yeah. And I'm blanking on. I wasn't planning on talking about this.
No, I was going to say, I should talk to Jesse though, because I have an idea, and this was something that I wanted to do with BuzzFeed. Yeah. And they were like, oh my gosh, we could totally do it. But I think that the problem that you find with, and this is, I think, can be totally relatable to people that are working with networks, NBC, whatever, right? Yes. There comes a time where you can have this amazing idea and it can get everyone super excited, but then when it comes to like the upper echelon of those that actually like are writing the checks or maybe want to be the final decision makers, they just sometimes can be creative blue balls because they go, no, that's a great idea, but we're going to go with something that's a lot more safe. And it's like, okay, but that's already been done. We've already done that. We want to expand. Well, and to be fair,
boundaries. They put a lot of money on the line.
They do.
I always consider, so my husband produced American Psycho, and I always consider that show such a huge success in my mind because it was so amazing. Yeah. Everyone that came, so many celebrities, so many people came, and just came up to the team afterwards. Like, this was so great. Yeah. It lost millions of dollars. Yeah. Millions and millions of dollars. So it's hard to then go to those people again
and say, hey,
I'd be like, hey, let's have another sinkhole. Yeah. Have another sinkhole of an idea. So I guess if you could keep it, you could test it at a level that's affordable. Then I think you could draw in, tens of thousands of dollars, but millions and millions of dollars is hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
Is your idea, what's the budget for your idea?
Millions and millions of dollars. No,
I don't think know what it is, or do you not want to put it out there?
No, put out the idea, and then if you steal it, you heard it here first. Yeah. What I would like to create is kind of like a traveling audience. So you create an experience but it's very underground. You have to be invited. Yeah. Because I think that's part of the thing too is the buzz. There has to be some sort of buzz about it. Like
feel like exclusive.
You said, exactly. So where you have something that is invitation only and it's only shared via word of mouth, because I still am I stand by it. I think word of mouth is the best sort of promotion that you can have. You get
but investors would be very scared of that.
I know.
Because when you see those ad dollars spent, you do see a return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
But I hear you. So if you can make the numbers work.
You can make the numbers work. But I love the idea of people getting to have an experience that, and you can make it seem like it's exclusive. You can there's ways in which to do it, but where you have an audience that is the motion to the experience. So they never know where they're going to go or what they're going to see, but no experience will be the same. The experience
that can you give us a hint of what might be an example of an experience?
You might end up get your tickets and get a date and a time and location to meet at a Ralph's parking lot and be met by a big party bus and have I don't know.
I feel like people are doing stuff like that. Are they? Oh yeah. Well,
they must have stolen my idea.
I think it is a thing that people.
And then they go to different. Like you would end up in like. You would basically end up in the subway station. Where you don't know where you're going.
There's vacations like that too, where you find out when you get there.
Well, great. I guess I'm just gonna
turn into to be fair,
damn bread maker.
That's kind of a big concept.
Yeah, it is a big concept.
Like you need something probably maybe just a tad bit more specific. Yeah.
Like I want you to end
up
in
they're gonna go to Chinatown and see a murder or witness a murder and solve the crime. Well, that's kind of like your murder mystery.
Yeah.
Did you
traveling
as an actor? I did some of those.
Did you?
The New Year's Eve dinner mystery where I would play like the ingenue and there'd be a gangster. I've done so much random. Like my whole IMDb page could be deleted, and I would be so happy. Yeah. It's more of an people are like, oh cool, I want IMDb credits. No, you don't. It's more embarrassing than it is helpful at this point for me. Right?
I played a gangster's girlfriend at the
that's not even on
Giovanni's Italian restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Oh shit. I have so many things. I made a lot of notes.
Did you? What is that Scrabble?
I talked about how you're the first non-parent on BadMomJokes.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
And you're an honorary parent because you have
I'm a godmom.
I'm a godmom. And And so you really get it. You get what it is, and because I was gonna ask you like, because I feel like if I had a non-parent, they might have questions for me or like,
oh
you
no.
know. But have you seen someone give birth?
But you know what? No, I haven't. Not live birth. I mean, I was there. I was present for when my mom was having my brothers, but she didn't want us in the room. She's like, no, we don't. You don't need to. You don't need to see any of that.
Yeah.
So no. I haven't been. I haven't been present for a live birth.
Yeah.
But
Probably don't.
yeah, it's. I mean, I've seen videos.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, well then that's I've never seen a video.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like, no, I actually gave birth.
I gave birth, and the closest I've come is I did do the mirror with Raleigh, because I'm like, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
People talk about how amazing it is.
Yeah.
Hopped up on so many drugs. I'm like, Jesse, look. He's like, no. Like, you're making me look bad in front of the nurse. I'm not going to come look. I'll never unsee it, you know? And because I was the one, like some moms want to be really prepared, and I was like, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. And I'm so glad, because I would have been terrified.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Well.
It is just horrible.
Is it? Well, my sister has had 2 kids.
And what does she say?
She's like, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm done.
She's honest.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women lie.
Yeah. Like,
there's a lot of lying just to get you
She's like,
into
there's
their
things
camp.
coming out
And
of
then
me
they're like,
that I didn't even know were in there.
Yes.
Weeks after the like birth.
There's parts falling that you didn't know you had. Yes. And that's the thing is, and then that brings me back to Joan.
Oh, yeah.
Because she
full circle.
She has spoiled. I mean, no one can do what she's done, because she went in the 60s talking and 70s talking about her vagina on late night when it was so scandalous and shocking. And then just a few years ago, before she died, she talked about her senior vagina, dried up vagina on late night back on NBC. And it's like, so she just covered everything.
All the vagina.
Every single.
The cycle, the life and death of a vagina.
And now late night's kind of dying. So she.
Oh, there's nothing I want to watch. There's nothing I want to watch anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, late night.
Oh yeah, what do you watch?
Netflix,
do you just
Hulu.
Hang out on Instagram or?
No, hours and hours wasted on Instagram. Yeah.
I'm one of those sometimes too.
I have to.
Yeah. Speaking of Instagram, I was on Instagram yesterday because it's kind of my as a mom that doesn't get out. It's my window into the world.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I'm like spying on everyone.
Yeah.
I leave comments to celebrities like they're gonna respond to me all the time.
Yeah.
And like they're like, who's this psychopath? Like someday they'll talk about.
They will. They will.
That girl, that Alyssa Price girl, with the bangs. So the bad mom bangs.
Bad mom bangs.
I saw that you liked Sam Morrill's photo that he was on late.
Yeah.
James Corden. How do you know Sam?
I don't know him personally.
Oh, you don't?
No, do you know him?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, he's so funny.
He's so great.
He's so funny.
I would love to see it.
He's one of those comics that I just recently discovered. I don't know if I discovered it.
Did you see his Comedy Central special? Because I don't have Comedy Central.
No, I don't have Comedy Central either.
Don't hate me, Sam. I haven't seen it. I pretended like
I just get to watch little clips here and there.
Okay.
But what I love, he's so funny and he's very relevant. Like he just. Yes. I want to be more like that, where it's like I can take something that's happening in the news and just take it and flip it and make it funny.
Jewish stuff, all his jokes.
Oh, he was talking about
after the shooting in Pittsburgh. He did some.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Well, they're old jokes, but he rehashed them on Instagram because they were never more relevant. Oh. Unfortunately, they just became more relevant.
He's so great.
Awful.
I have to.
He is great.
Watch him and post him. I recently just.
He's been at it for a long time.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of these people
grew up as the funny guy.
Yeah.
So he and my husband went to camp together, sleepaway camp when they were little boys, and. Oh, in fact, no. I think my husband was his counselor because he was a little older. And Sam was always funny, my husband said. And so I've known about Sam a long time because we always supported his comedy. And we would go see him or, talk to him about it and be so supportive. And he's like doing great. He's doing great. How they test people for show. Oh no, it was Whitney Cummings.
Oh.
How they test people for TV shows is they literally put the actor in a room and behind the glass a bunch of people just right when they see your face. Yeah. They dial if they like you. So like for
Do you like my face?
So,
this side. How about this side?
a lot of, especially women, I think guys have like likable because I'm a woman, but like a lot of women, I think I look like a girl that was a bitch to them at some point. So they just hate me. It's like opposite
Hopefully
direction.
I'm non-threatening.
I think you're super
I'll sell
likable.
mops. I'll do anything.
You're super likable. Super likable. Not laugh. That's you would just have to go in the room and start laughing.
Just start laughing.
Because nobody has your laugh. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You've dethroned a lot of good laughers, comedians. I don't know if you know that.
I have. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of
man.
comedians take pride in being the best laugh in the room, and you're always the best laugher.
Oh, and I didn't even
So
know there was a competition.
Hold that throne for life.
I didn't even know I was competing.
And if someone comes in that has a better laugh, you just gotta ka-ka right before they get through the door.
I didn't
so
know
yes,
that.
there's a likability knob because she was telling Malcolm Hatchett that people will just like he'll make millions of dollars because he just has a likable persona. It's just him. Like he just was born with
I'd have to take out a loan.
and that's why I don't think
you gotta work on that mug.
But the problem, it's the camera. It's the stupid fucking camera.
Yeah.
It like Kim Kardashian. Even I just goes like this. It's like I'm a bug to the flame when she just has to sit there. She doesn't have to do anything. But look gorgeous.
She paid for that flame.
The
I
moth
would
to the
rather
flame, like
watch
J-Lo.
sea turtles being birthed and trying to make it to the ocean.
But you're the minority, you know? Like people are just
You
like,
mean I'm not a basic bitch?
oh yeah, so basic bitch. That's a big deal now. That saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basic
How
bitch.
did that come about?
I don't know. Do you have a?
Can
let's
we look
Wikipedia.
At, do you have? We are.
I can't even look about basic bitch. I'm like I don't.
Oh, but I am curious though because people have been talking like you're basic.
You're so basic.
Like we're basic.
I think
What does it mean?
I just meaning like you're like the lowest common denominator. Like you're like everything. It's like
but now
pumpkin
women,
spice latte or
right. And now though, like kind of what I'm doing with bad mom
boots
jokes, it's like
or-
cool to be a bad mom now. Is what I'm trying to go with.
Yeah. You've always been a badass. You've always been a badass.
But
so it's
not
like,
online.
Well,
A lot of my viewers came over to my first video. They're like, Alyssa, you're cussing. I don't like this, and left.
Well,
because they've created. But
then
I
you
don't
tell
have that
them
many viewers.
did you
So
tell them
I
to fuck off?
totally fuck off. Who cares?
you know what? Because you know what? That is so hypocritical. Because you know those same moms are the ones that
think they were
probably.
dudes.
Oh, were they dudes? Oh, well,
I had like a fuck them.
Oh, fuck them.
But I need them.
I need the dudes.
Oh, because that's my theory. Is most viewers are middle-aged men.
Oh.
Because they sit around masturbating, and when they're done, they watch content.
Oh.
Women.
We're
Now what? I'll do
watch some
close.
Bad Moms.
Do a like, so thumbs up if that's you
That's
right
so
now.
funny.
And that's the thing, because moms are too busy.
Yeah.
We got shit going on.
We
We
are
are
great
ordering the
multitaskers,
lattes and doing
Yeah.
the Christmas tree and
Yeah.
the menorah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. One side, so my neighbors on one side probably think I'm Jewish because everything's like.
And these guys over here think that you're Christian?
Because they don't mix. Like it just worked out that way.
Ah.
A beautiful menorah and silver deer, and over here it's like Christmas explosion. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So raising your kids in a multi-religious household, do they learn about Hanukkah and like Jewish traditions and religion as well?
Yeah,
as the
like
Christian
don't
ones, or
fucking
what?
blow out the candles, you stupid twat.
Make a wish.
No, but just Declan, I mean, like, and I'm not even Jewish. I'm like, don't you do that? It's tradition. Like, just don't you go to your room. Like, Jesse's like, listen to your mom, and I'm like, who am I right now? Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
So are they gonna get to have like bar mitzvahs or?
I don't think so because Jesse hated Hebrew school.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm not gonna make them do it.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Declan should be.
Yeah.
He was baptized though.
Was he?
Both of my kids were baptized,
it.
and Jesse's aunt are like, and his dad were like, they're gonna grow up believing in Jeebus? Like, they're just like, what is happening? They're like, listen, we thought you didn't have religion. Like, you guys, it was perfect. You both didn't do any religion.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
Just give them all the religions.
yeah,
They'll
I'm like,
they'll
I want to
figure
give
it
them
out.
something.
Give them
you
a little
know? I
Buddhism
want
in there
hope.
too. Yeah.
You know, I don't want it to be just like dark atheist.
Yeah.
I know my friends are atheists
Yeah.
and grew up with that, and I just believe
And they're
something
in
and then
rehab.
decide.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like it's heavy. Life is heavy without
Yeah.
it. I don't care if it's
good to
real
have a
or
little
not.
faith, yeah.
Do you have a little faith or no?
Yeah, I believe in a higher power.
Yeah,
I think that there are things that have happened in my life that I've been like, oh,
Yes.
someone has been looking out for me.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I believe in that huge too. And I think it only happens to you if you believe.
Yeah.
Because they say a part of your brain is active that other people that don't believe don't have that part. So it's not that it's outside of us even. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's just that if we've activated that part of our brain, stuff happens.
Wow.
We're powerful.
Blessed.
Blessed basic bitches. Oh man, there's more. I know there's more before we stop. It's starting to get dark. It's so rainy. It looks like it's nighttime in here.
This is so roasty toasty though, so cozy.
Yeah,
And our jams.
Yeah.
With our teas.
I
with
even
our
have
puppies
these like
and the babies.
fancy pretzels.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
mean, if I'll probably start choking
I know.
on camera.
Because I can't talk, breathe, and eat at the same time. Even
You
though I
can't?
think I can. No.
But you're half British.
I know.
So do you
Very
have
tiny.
etiquette? Did your mom like make you learn
Yeah.
stuff?
No, we did take an etiquette class though.
Did you?
I think it was an elective.
Here, just in
in
case
like,
you need
oh,
it.
thanks.
Yeah.
In 5th grade or 6th grade? 6th grade. And it was great. And they told us how to properly set a
Yeah.
table.
I always forget.
But no one taught me this. I do drink pinky.
You're not supposed to. It's totally gauche.
Why?
It's like what those of us do that think we're being posh, but the posh
Oh my god!
don't
But I
do
don't.
it.
It's just I can't.
Yeah, it's a
help
total
it.
giveaway. So because Jesse's boss and his wife are super posh,
And
like
they
they're
did.
like royalty, like because they're so fucking wealthy.
that makes them.
American royalty
Makes them
They're-
assholes.
They're
No.
they're amazing,
Yeah.
but they are very posh. So I'm always like,
See, look, I can't
the
help
least,
it.
I'm always the least posh person at the table.
So you
And
do
they're
it with
like,
2 pinkies.
tomorrow we're going to a Christmas lunch, and I will be, no matter how hard I try, I will do something that.
Might as well just burp.
Oh, for
Burping
sure.
it.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be better than what I'm doing. Like, oh, what are we doing now with that fork? Like, everyone knows. They just don't talk about it. Like, just ignore Alyssa while she figures it out, you know? Oh, shit. So your mom didn't raise you super posh?
No.
Is she
No,
posh?
because she's from South London.
Oh,
She's poor.
Is she
from
from-
South London.
Oh, okay, and how did your parents meet? Because he's American?
In Turkey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my dad was working for an oil company, I think.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I pay attention. And my mom was working as a receptionist for some other company, and
Yeah.
they met.
How romantic.
Yeah, it was
And
really
then he brought
romantic.
her back to
And
Bakersfield.
he brought her back to Bakersfield.
And how
then-
did she feel about being in Bakersfield?
She loves Bakersfield. She loves it.
Great.
She loves
She
it.
doesn't know any better.
She doesn't. Well, she does.
there's parts-
She's traveled.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing nice about. Well, I shouldn't say that.
There's like gated.
There's gated
homes.
communities in Bakersfield. Look,
Yeah.
I thought growing up in Bakersfield, it was a great place to grow up as a kid.
Good.
But I knew from an early age, I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Like, I just,
Same.
you could kind of feel like
Yeah.
I could feel a little bit of the racism and kind of like religious pressures, because I feel like Bakersfield itself is a very just red city. It's
Oh,
a very
yes.
Republican city, conservative city, and I am so not conservative
Yeah.
in any way. So I knew from a young age I had to get out.
What a lot of people don't know that are from or that are not from California is once you get outside, 40 minutes outside of Los Angeles radius, TMZ. Once you get out of the TMZ, it's all red.
Yeah.
People don't realize that.
Yeah.
Like Granada Hills, red.
Yeah.
Agora Hills, red.
Yep.
I'm from the Central Coast.
Yeah.
So red, except for Santa Barbara's like a little pocket.
Yeah.
But not all of Santa Barbara. I grew up in a small town, Los Olivos. I felt exactly the same way from birth. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Now I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now I
It was
appreciate
great growing
and
up.
I
I
appreciate
mean,
my friends. I have
yeah.
some really special friendships.
Yeah. Good. I think good,
Yeah.
strong family values.
Yeah.
Well, depending upon what of those values, but I
Yeah.
mean, like a real good.
A lot of
sense
incest
I
and
was gonna-
pot smoking for
math,
me. But
math.
Yeah, a lot of math.
I think that there was a lot of emphasis on family and community,
And that's why people move to those areas.
Yeah. I mean, my stepdad is like born and raised in Bakersfield. I'm gonna die here, and I was like, well, that's kind of sad, but
And that's
good
your
for you.
mom's second husband? Got it. And how do you get along?
We get along great. He's
Oh,
like my
good.
dad. He's so
Oh,
great.
and what
Even
about
though we
your
don't
dad?
agree politically.
Yeah. Oh, that's so many people.
We don't talk politics when I go home for any of the
Same.
holidays or anything
So
like
many
that.
people in my family, so many people of my childhood friends.
Yeah.
Like I think about my high school reunion happened a year before the election.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much fun, and I'm like, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
It would have been that bad because at one table with me and my friends, they're talking about vegan food
Yeah.
and lowering your carbon footprint.
Yeah.
And the other table, they're talking about their trucks.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and we're
yeah.
all looking at each other, and then we start laughing.
Yeah.
But it would not have been laughter a year later.
No.
Would have been guns out.
Yeah.
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 And picket line. Yeah. Pretty much America. Yeah.
Flowers in your gut.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit more about how you know how to cook. Where did you learn how to cook?
Survival. Well, my mom always cooked. No, really. No, really.
I'm alive.
Well, I mean, like I learned
growing up.
I learned it was a matter of survival. Well, I think.
But you must have had an interest.
I did. Oh my God, I remember watching Julia Child on PBS all the time.
There you go.
My mom cooked. My dad barbecued a lot. And then when
us.
I know,
I'm
right?
your
Like,
mom.
I know.
I don't cook. I mean, I know how to saute and do
Yeah.
things, but I don't like to. And Jesse barbecues all the time.
Yeah. I
I'm
learned
your
all
mom.
of it. I know.
You're Rolly, all grown up.
Oh gosh, this is what you have to look forward to, Raz.
Oh, I love your life. Don't trade it. I love your life. You're
I
so
do have
fabulous.
a good life. I have a fun life. I enjoy it.
You do.
Trying to be more grateful
so many
for it.
interesting things.
Yeah.
So many cool jobs.
Yeah.
You're very modest about it.
Yeah.
And like this show that you just did. What is it again?
I'll cook your fridge.
I'll cook your fridge. So good.
Oh,
it has a
thank
lot
you.
of views.
Yeah.
Do you get to do more?
We'll see. I got to talk to the producer. Like, I don't know.
Who's the guy that was hosting it?
Josh.
Does he have any say or no?
Well, the thing is, I think so, but it also, I think, depends on, look, it's a business, BuzzFeed's a business, so I think part of it is how many views does it get. People say that they want to see more of it. I would love to do more of it, because it's just something that I really like to do.
Yeah.
The premise is I go into someone's kitchen not knowing what they have, and I'll make a meal for them that's supposed to be like the best meal of their life.
Yeah.
So the last one that we did, we ended up, Josh, who was the producer and co-host on this, surprised me by taking me to Charlotte's house. And Charlotte actually had a lot of things to work with.
But she's vegan.
But she's vegan, and I'm not vegan. So that made it really difficult for me, because I'm just like, crap, I just can't use butter, I can't use cheese, I can't use milk, I can't use like any of these meat, I can't use anything.
And you're on the spot. It was so good.
But I'd love to go into a house that has really like nothing, because that's really where my talent shines.
And that's the thing. There's movement for that.
Yeah.
Like people teaching people like, look,
you still have stuff that we can make it happen. Yes.
Yeah.
There's so much food waste and stuff. That's a part of it as well. So we'll see. I mean, I think the people
How long
are
did it take you to shoot? Because it looked like pretty high production value.
Thank you. And we shot it in a day.
And then someone edit. How long did it take for them to edit?
I think it took them about a week to edit.
And who are your editors?
Josh.
I do
Josh
everything.
edited. Josh. He edited.
And he's the host.
He's the host. And I mean, it was very.
I feel like now everyone has to be everything.
You have to be
so
everything,
tiring.
and especially, well, at least at BuzzFeed, like it was the same thing. You have people that are doing everything.
Got it.
Because
I was
also it saves on money. I mean, the time you have to budget your time or whatever. But even for us as creatives, it's like great. You know how you want your videos to look. You have a
you
vision
definitely
as to
have creative control, but it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, so I was curious about that.
But it took a day to shoot, and then it took him about a week to edit it.
Good for him. I thought it looked pretty good.
Thank you. I did too.
Who was your camera person?
That would be my friend Zach.
Okay,
Dressler.
he did a good job.
Yeah, I did a good job.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to do more, and
you should look back and think of times where I said no to something because there wasn't enough pay or whatever. I'm like,
yeah. And for me, it's never. Which maybe I need to be a little smarter. It's never about the money for me. It's like I'm getting to
paid. That's what Jesse and I talk about. My husband and I. What came first, the no jobs, or having a creative way to showcase yourself? Because that's the problem. It's like the thing that's given me all this creative control and allowed me to produce like probably almost 1,000 videos now is the very reason I'm out of work.
Yeah.
It all happened at the same time. 2008, that was the 1 year first year I didn't make money as an actor. And then I started doing YouTube. Yeah, I made money a couple times, but never enough to say it's.
You know what I'd really like to do, and maybe I'll just, since it's been so popular here, is do a kids show. I'd love to do a kids show.
Yes, yeah, and here's the problem I have with American kids shows is the BBC produces amazing kids content, and if you're an actor getting one of those gigs, that's like legitimate. Yeah, you are seen as you'll work. You could cross over. Yeah. But the problem with Americans, we don't respect children's entertainment, so actors can't cross over.
It's so important.
Like I know people that were on these big kid shows and then they can't get a job as an actor.
Well, give me
it's like
I'll do a kids show and then do a porno. Then we'll see what happens.
It's like doing like and they'll hate you because we're so puritanical, and that comes back to Joan. Yeah, I think. Because she was a woman, insulting, and being out there and being crass, and we're so fucking puritanical, people didn't get her. Yeah. They were so mean to her. Yeah. America, fuck you. Like the whole
fuck you and your values.
Like I feel that if this is going out to a global community, like you get like the UK has a great sense of humor.
Yes, they do.
And like,
that's where half of me comes from. So
it's true.
Get
You
ready for all
and
the
you do. It's
naughty
true.
bits.
Yeah, you've got that's
because
why you're so great.
I think for me at least, in the sense of my comedy, is again, do the stuff that you want to do that makes you happy. This makes you happy, then do it. And fuck anybody else who says anything.
Right.
And hopefully there'll be enough people out there that say, hey, I really like what you're doing and I want to see more of it.
That's where the branding bit comes in. Because even Jesse's like, at least you need a mailing list. So there's certain steps I have not taken time to do.
Yeah. So that, because the people I think want to have that interaction of like, where can I find it next? How can I be a part of it?
Well, and the thing is it used to be you could just post it on YouTube and they would propagate, like they would put you out there. And now if you're not part of a network, I'm buried by the algorithm. There's a whole science to it, but my view counts have gone exponentially down as opposed to up as I continue. You know what I mean? Gosh. Okay, we'll wrap this up. I just want to bash YouTube for a minute. On YouTube, is they change for whatever reason, and maybe they'll change it, but they change. I think it's because they want to control the revenue stream as opposed to having to dish out so many checks to people. But what happened was it used to be all your subscribers got all of your videos in their inbox, and instead now, whoever watches your video, those people get the next video, and then whoever watches that next video gets the next video. So it keeps
doesn't even matter if you're subscribing or not.
Yes,
so the subscriber will be like, hey, there's a new video up, but if I don't click on that and watch that video, then
they won't get the next one. So they changed algorithms to kind of like, I think, then control the eyes to the channels that are networked.
I see.
And then they can, because they've had a lot of issues with running ads alongside of inappropriate videos, and so much is happening. And I think, who can blame them? They just want to make more money.
Yeah.
I don't know that they have.
Yeah.
You know, so. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. So Baby Roz is hungry. I've kept him here forever. I love you so much.
It's a belt headband.
I know. I feel like
it's a belt headband.
Oh, it's a belt headband. I love it. Raleigh is my fashionista. She really tells me what's up all the time, you guys.
It's supposed to be like
Should we have some fun with these?
Stop!
Get on.
It's supposed to be like this.
Oh,
They have this like photo booth.
It's supposed to be like this.
Oh, I see. Do you want to show them?
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes.
Look at me. Oh.
Hey guys.
I like your headband.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Well, this is so insulting, right? If you're Jewish, like Happy Hanukkah. Like if I were like Happy Hanukkah, like that's just such like fuck you.
You could be a Jewish elf.
Can you?
You could be a Jewish elf.
You could be a Jewish reindeer. I'm not doing. I mean, pink and silver. That could be anything, right? That could be Kwanzaa. Oh, I love you too. All right. I never want to end it because that means I have to start doing chores.
No, right here. Do you want to? Here, Raz. You want a mustache? Here, have a mustache.
Razzle dazzle. Do you want a mustache?
There you go.
Got stuck.
And I'll have a pipe. Oh, to.
Oh,
Look at me. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I'm Tumnus. Come on.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Aren't we just so fabulous?
Is this when we like have to? And I'm so glad Joan did her show before everyone. Her YouTube show before everyone had to start saying, smash the like button.
Oh yeah.
Kill the subscribe. Yeah, like just what? Like beat it to bits.
That. Yeah. Like and swipe
you
up.
Idiot that needs to be told what to do. Fuck you. Watch my video. Yeah. Stop watching.
Yeah.
Stop laughing.
Oh, stop laughing.
Oh, very serious.
Yeah, this is serious business. We're serious.
We're gonna come after.
Yucky.
Yeah.
You're yucky poop.
Oh, yucky poop. I wonder where she gets that. I love that Baby Roz is like joining in and like being an asshole to the subscribers. Like, you're yucky poop. It's like the 3-year-old version.
We need you to
I'm
like
proud
and
that
share.
she's not cussing yet.
I know, right?
All right. Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching Bad Mom Jokes.
Bye.
Bye.